Welcome to this special Spirit Box session, where we seek to connect with the world beyond, guided by the echoes of history and energy of remarkable souls who've left their mark on our world. Tonight, we're honored to attempt a connection, the legendary Val Kilmer, known for his unforgettable roles in Top Gun, Batman Forever, The Doors, and Tombstone. Kilmer has carved a lasting legacy in cinema. But beyond the silver screen, his journey is just as fascinating. And there goes the REMPOD again. Who's lighting off that REMPOD? Can you say your name? It was like, I don't know. I heard a guy say something. We would like the spirit of Val Kilmer, the actor, to step forward. He recently passed on April 1st, 2025. Val Edward Kilmer, if you're here, will you come through and say your name loud and clear?
Trickster.
Says trickster. I'm only here with respect. I just wanted to see.
Darkness.
It says fleeing from darkness. I mean, no disrespect. I just wanted to see if you would want to come through and give me or your fans any messages about your passing, what happened to you, what you remember, and maybe where you are now. Could you come through and talk to us?
Trickster is watchful.
The REMPOD again. It says trickster is watchful. Now, it already said trickster the first time. The darkness that shrouds the world. I have a Necrometer app on my phone. I'm using the SB7 Spirit Box with the J portal. It says incantation. Val Kilmer, if you're here, can you tell me where you are now? Will you come through and say hello? I heard a lower man's voice come through and say something. It was different than the other voice. Can you light off all the lights? Is there a life after death? It sounded like it said we keep going. Who said that? Val, how did your health struggles affect your view on life and death?
You are lost.
You are lost. Why do you say that? Can you tell me the last thing you remember when you passed? Did you see like a white light? Where did you go when you passed? It sounded like it said a church and then the sun. That was weird. Who's talking? Can you say your name loud and clear? How do you want to be remembered by your friends and family and fans now that you passed? Can you tell me how old you are in that picture? Is that a headshot? It sounded like it said 20. What kind of legacy did you hope to leave behind through your work and personal life? Is there anything that you want to say to your friends or family or fans that you didn't get a chance to say before you passed? It said like that's part of it. Do you believe your spirit or energy lives on in some way? That light went on. A battle. How do you feel about the way people remember you after you passed? Was there anything you wanted people to understand better about you? I heard like a woman sing and then a man said something. I hear a man talking. It kind of sounded like a lower voice. Original? Who's here with me now? Who's coming through? I have this app on my phone. It's called the Ghost Tube Seer app. And I'm going to point it at his picture. Val, if you're here or if there's anyone connected to you in any way here, can you give me an image? It's a picture of a house on a beach with like a really nice sunset. Is that your house? I think he lived in Santa Fe or something. Another image came through and it's like an abandoned house, like a big room, a large room. What's that image? What does that mean? Yeah, it said he lived in New Mexico on a ranch. He sold it in 2011. He was a musician, and then the REMPOD again. Can you tell me what Val Kilmer passed from? I heard that same voice come through. It said that he noticed a lump in his throat but did not seek medical care until he started vomiting blood. In 2015, Kilmer was hospitalized for what his representative said were tests for a possible tumor. Kilmer stated on social media, "I've not had a tumor or tumor operations or any operation." I spoke. After previously denying persistent rumors that he had been diagnosed with cancer, Kilmer said in 2017 that he had experienced a healing of cancer. The Hollywood Reporter revealed that Kilmer had endured a 2-year battle with throat cancer and that a procedure at his trachea had reduced his voice to a rasp and rendered him short of breath. He plugged an electric voice box into his trachea. It said next week. It says I was depressed in a man's voice. On April 1st, 2025, Kilmer died of pneumonia in Los Angeles at the age of 65. Upon his death, filmmaker Michael Mann wrote, "While working with Val on Heat, I always marveled at the range, the brilliant variability within the powerful current of Val's possessing and expressing character." Well, I always recommend listening with the headphones. So if you heard any EVPs that I didn't hear, please comment below. Let me know what you heard. I know it's a shorter video, but I did hear a band coming through in the REMPOD, and the pictures were interesting. It looked like New Mexico. Do you want to say anything else before I go to family or friends or fans? Thanks for talking to me. Goodbye.